Hello, everyone, and welcome to our first webinar of 2021. We are talking about the perfect sale email today, and I am so excited to be here with you. My name is Zoe Sadler, and I'm the Vice President of Marketing here at SnapRetail. A couple of housekeeping items before we get started. This webinar is being recorded, so if at any moment you need to run, help your staff, a customer, no worries, you will receive a recording of this webinar to your inbox by tomorrow morning. Also, if you have any questions at any point during the webinar, don't hesitate to type those into the chat. I'm going to try to keep it around 15 to 20 minutes today, giving you action items as quickly as possible because we understand how valuable your time is. But if you'd like to stay on for a couple Q&A questions and answers at the end, please type those questions into the chat and I would be happy to answer those. Alrighty, so with that being said, let us jump right in and get started. If you have not heard of us, SnapRetail, before, this is your first webinar you've joined us for. Hello and welcome. A little bit about SnapRetail. We were founded in 2010 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and we combine email and social media into one powerfully simple tool so that small businesses just like you can consistently reach your customers online. With just a few clicks on our planning calendar, you can schedule incredibly professional digital marketing campaigns to build your brand. It's how we help you boost foot traffic and compete with big box stores. Chances are you didn't start your business because of your love of online marketing, but we did. And we are excited to help you make online marketing easy, simple, not time consuming, but really to see all of the powerful, wonderful effects of consistent and professional marketing. And that's where we come in today with our webinar talking about the perfect sale email. Why is it important to connect with our customers online, especially through email marketing? Well, email marketing has the highest return on investment for small businesses. In the most recent study I read, it's actually $42 ROI for each dollar invested. That's huge. Not only is email marketing measurable, whereas things like social media marketing, impressions are not as tangible as opens and clicks in email marketing, we can truly track our results. And we can also increase our clicks, our sales through our email, as well as traffic to our website or traffic to our store. 59% of consumers say that marketing emails influence their purchasing decisions. And anecdotally, couldn't be more true, especially right now during 2021 COVID, when we're sitting at home glued to our phones. It's never been more important to stay in front of your customers than right now and be in front of them where they are on their devices, computer, their phone, their tablet. Your emails that are relevant to them are going to help you increase your sales because you can influence their purchase decisions. And lastly, because oftentimes I get the question, or more so the feedback, I don't want to spam my customers. Trust me, I'm on so many email marketing lists, and I, for one, understand what it's like to get 5 emails a day from Groupon. But consumers do want to hear from you. 61% of your customers enjoy receiving weekly promotional emails, and 38% would like emails to appear even more frequently. This is 2021, and if you are not email marketing, if you are not working with an email marketing tool, now is the time to do it and to really make sure your strategy is top notch. And so that's why we're going to talk through the elements of a perfect sale email. Now, on this slide, I've got the 7 features that you would want to include in a perfect sale email. I'm going to walk through them briefly here, and then we are going to show you from start to finish how to build a perfect sale email in real time with just a couple of clicks. So first things first, when you are building your email, you want an eye-catching image with a brief headline. In newspaper, it was called above the fold. Whatever newspapers were laying out, you wanted an attractive image or an eye-catching image as well as an eye-catching headline so that people would pick up the paper and read the article. We need to do the same, especially when our screens are getting smaller and smaller. An eye-catching image with a brief headline is a great indicator to your customer of what is happening throughout the rest of that email. Then, following that, you want to include high quality product photos with effective body copy. This is where you get to do your incredible job of talking about your product and why it's unique and why it's beneficial. As if someone was walking into your store, the customer service you would deliver to them one on one, try to translate that language, all of those sales techniques you use in person to an email marketing campaign. Now, coupons or an exclusive offer. This is the one that is going to whet the appetite of your customer to hopefully get them to convert into a paying customer. And you do that through a call to action, using that coupon, stop in store, redeem, or using a call to action like a button, click here to shop if you have a website that does e-commerce. If you're not doing a website with e-commerce, through SnapRetail, you can sell product directly through email without an e-commerce website. I'll show you that in just a few moments. But your button could also drive traffic to your website where they can find out store hours. It could take them to a form where you're doing appointment bookings, if that's your COVID procedure. Be clear on your call to action and be explicit with what you want that customer to do now that they have all of this information about your sale. Lastly, we always want to consider branding elements such as your logo, your store hours, your store address, making sure that that's easily accessible for your audience, usually in the footer of your email. And then before you hit send, making sure you have a powerful subject line, making sure it's short, effective, and again, eye-catching, as well as considering segmentation. Are you sending this to everyone on your email list? Are you sending this to a specific group? And then also considering your timing. When is the best time for you to send this email out in order for you to get the most opens and clicks? Yes, 7 different elements. I know it sounds like a lot, and if you're not a graphic designer or a copywriter, it may be overwhelming, but that's where SnapRetail is here to help. With SnapRetail, it's easy. It's as if you have an ad agency in your computer through the SnapRetail software. So I'm going to jump in now to SnapRetail and show you exactly what I mean. If you haven't seen SnapRetail before, here is our software. With just one login and one password, you can access all of the tools needed for your online marketing for social and email. In our email tab here, you can see we have over 1,000 templates built specifically for independent retail and small business. So you may be using something like Constant Contact or MailChimp, and they're the big guys out there. They have huge corporations and they have many templates, but a lot of those templates are trying to serve many different purposes. Here at SnapRetail, all 1,000 plus of our templates, and we add new templates every single month, are built specifically to help you, an independent retailer, convert more sales, drive more traffic to your store, and build your brand. We are SnapRetail for a reason. We're built specifically for you, the small business. So all of these templates set up, ready to go for you to edit, tweak, and customize based on your product and your sale, or whatever information you're trying to reach with your customers. You can always create your own here, as well as you can always search our templates based on a wide variety of keywords or categories here. Now, I'm going to jump into my sale email here. You could see I hover over that eye. I could always preview any of these templates before jumping in. Your first step is going to be preview and select your template. And then in your second step, we get to the fun part where we get to customize this template for our sale. Now, again, we want to consider eye-catching image, brief headline, high-quality product photos, a coupon, and a call to action. Here is our editor. On the right, a preview of the email. On the left, all of the different elements that you can add into your email campaign. Now, we take out all of the tricky stuff like coding, and all of these emails are going to be incredibly beautiful on any device. They're responsive. So if someone's viewing it on an iPhone, someone's viewing it on a huge desktop screen, those images and your template will still be formatted correctly. So on the right here, I see a template pre-created for me that I need to edit or adjust. Now, I've got a huge headline here, sale with a beautiful image, and shovel in the savings with up to 50% off. Well, maybe my sale, we're getting crazy, and we're actually going 75% off. I can click on any element over here to the right-hand side. I now see a gold box around it, and I can edit it to the left. Now, the text widget that I'm editing right now, similar to Microsoft Office. You've got your formatting options, make it bold, change the font, change the color, add in text links, all of your typical options. When I hit complete, this is going to auto save my draft for me. You saw that little saved pop up there. We know you're busy running your store, managing all of those many hats that you wear. And so if you've got to step away from the computer, we will auto save these emails for you as well. So it's as simple as that to tweak and edit this text. I can see there are suggestions to drop in some photos and maybe use this pre-written text here or add in any of my own. If I wanted to add in some products, I can click on that image, hit the select image button, and I have tons of options. Not only do we have hundreds of stock images in SnapRetail, all accessible through our tool and your account, but you also have your Mine button. This is anything that I've previously uploaded into my account. I can also pull in images from Instagram, Pinterest, or always upload my own straight from my computer. I'm just going to pull in some images here to my email that I've already uploaded. I've got dog food. My sample SnapRetail account that I do these webinars with is SnapRetail Pets. I have 2 white shepherds, so I'm always got dogs on my mind. And this is also where I could customize adding captions, adding any additional information. So if I want to match my Century Gothic text here, maybe we're doing BOGO, dog food. I could format this, bold, center, all of these different customization options. I won't bore you with going through and editing each of these photos, but I can add in an additional photo, going back into this Mine section. Maybe I want a feeder there. And then I'm going to delete this third image here. So now I have 2 images working together. I've got some captions, and you can see how this email is starting to really come together. Now, at the bottom of each SnapRetail template, I didn't forget about that important element of branding. In any template that you use with SnapRetail, we're going to pull in automatically your logo, your store information, store hours as well. So it's one less step for you, ultimately saving you time. You can see how in just a couple of clicks, you can add in a couple of products, tweak some of your text, and really get a beautiful looking email. I can also add in additional elements from my toolbar over here at the side. So maybe I also want to include a coupon in this email. I grab from the left-hand side, I drag and drop to that green line, and now I have a coupon with example of $10 off one item. Again, my formatting options to make everything look cohesive. I could add in a scannable barcode. Yes, if you create that barcode within your point of sale, it will be scannable here. You can add in an expiration date, make some additional formatting changes. For example, I could pull in a green border here to match my background of my email. And now I have a coupon as well. Again, by hitting that green complete button, it's going to auto save all of my work. I can also add in a button. Reminder. Before you schedule this campaign, think to yourself, what is the goal of my email? And think truly, what is that call to action? That's what you're going to put here in that button. Do you want people to book an appointment? Do you want people to order online? Do you want people to shop in store? Whatever that call to action is, include it as a clickable button that'll direct them to the location where they can find more information, where they can add to cart, or they can make that purchase. The last item I wanted to cover here before we jump into the scheduling, because we are already 15 minutes in, is our product widget in SnapRetail. Even if you are not using an e-commerce website, you can sell online through email using SnapRetail. If I drag and drop this product widget in, I have an option to connect to PayPal, where you can collect payment through PayPal. You could link this to your existing e-commerce if you are already using e-commerce. Tons of different options here for you. And you can sell product directly through your email. When someone hits that buy button, it goes either to your PayPal or to your e-commerce shopping cart. So super exciting, really wonderful way to measure the success of your emails, because not only now are you going to be looking at your opens and your clicks, but you can see, did people hit my buy now button and were purchases made? And that's where email marketing becomes so powerful and so beneficial for you. So to recap, here in my email editor, I started off with a template that did about 90% of the work for me, including my eye-catching image with a brief, bold headline. Then I added in some high-quality product photos with some effective copy. I dropped in a coupon or an offer. I included a call to action, and I'm sure that I've got my branding elements down there at the bottom. Now, I always recommend hit that send test email, make sure it looks good, double check for typos, and then jump into the final step where you schedule your email. Now, here's where we get to add our powerful subject line and where you could select to segment your customer list. Who do you want to send this to? And also, when do you want to send this email out? Now, my New Year sale is my email name. That's how it's going to show up on my marketing planning calendar. And maybe I want to include New Year sale up to 75% off. You can include personalization here, bringing in your consumer's first name. I can also include emojis. Maybe I want to use a little cheerful confetti there. Grab our customer's attention in the inbox with a colorful image. I can select to send this. I'm going to send this Thursday, tomorrow morning. We do typically see higher open rates earlier in the morning, just general email marketing best practice. But I always encourage you to look at your own reports and make an educated decision based on what your analytics are. I can also select my email list. So I could send this to everyone in my account, or I could pick specifically to launch this sale to my loyalty club, my puppy training graduates, or my VIP list. When you think of email marketing, there's, email marketing for beginners and then email marketing 2.0. I say that 2.0 is when we start to think really strategically about how we segment our email list and the messages that we're sending to them. But because this is a generic sale email, we're trying to get the most bang for our buck here. We don't mind if this is in everyone's inbox. I'm going to send to all. I can check this email for spam, making sure it's going to get the highest deliverability, not end up in the spam folder. And lastly, I could also share this email on my social network. When I hit this finish button, it is going to bring me to my favorite part of SnapRetail, our planning calendar. You can see we have our campaign. There's our email. Whoops, I forgot to reschedule my Facebook post for the 7th versus the 6th. So I can just drag and drop, move that on to the 7th. Now that campaign looks great. You can edit, you can preview, you can make changes or adjust from here. On this planning calendar, we also have daily suggestions of things to post. So you launch your sale email and then you're wondering what next? Well, we're gonna again take out that work for you by giving you not only the email template library, but also a social media library up here and this planning calendar with daily suggestions of things that you can be talking about on social media, of retail holidays that are coming up, and of opportunities for you to drive more business by using online marketing. I could talk about it for hours and hours. I love online marketing, but that is truly how simple it is from start to finish using SnapRetail to send a beautiful, incredible, powerful sale email. You log in, you go to your email template, make some tweaks, and you schedule. All right, so to wrap things up here, I'm at 1:20 Eastern Standard Time. If you are new to SnapRetail, we would love to chat with you on ways to improve your current marketing strategy. If your marketing strategy is non-existent, no worries. We can chat to you about that as well. At SnapRetail.com, you can sign up for a 15-minute free consultation and learn how we can make your life a little bit easier with just a few clicks using the SnapRetail tool. If you are ready to jump right in, because truly it is so easy. We pride ourselves on being the easiest to use online marketing tool. If you're ready to send a beautiful sale email, one of those templates that I preview caught your eye, you can jump right in through a free trial and receive access to our email templates and social media marketing tools. You'll be able to schedule your campaigns and start to fall in love with our easy professional marketing tools. I want to thank you all for joining me here today on the first webinar of 2021. It is going to be a good year. It's got to be better than last year, right? We are here to help you. If you do have any questions about anything I covered so far in this webinar today, don't hesitate to type those into the chat. I can hang out here for 5 more minutes or so before jumping on to my next call. I want to thank you all again for attending, and I would be happy to answer any questions that may pop in. I already have a question here from Emily asking about emojis in subject lines. Yeah, so emojis in subject lines. I highly recommend using or experimenting with emojis in subject line because it's a little picture that can be a replacement for a word. So Valentine's Day is coming up. Instead of typing out the word love, L-O-V-E, you can use a red heart emoji to replace those 4 characters of the word love. As I said earlier, our screens are getting smaller and smaller, so our opportunity to catch someone's eye on a mobile device is getting smaller and smaller. So using colorful images to replace longer words, absolutely recommend. One of my favorite resources to use is called Emojipedia. Emojipedia. And on Emojipedia, you can copy and paste any of these emojis into your subject line. Why I like this tool, why I like this site specifically, for example, that red heart, it's going to show you, I could copy from here and paste into my subject line, but it's going to show you how that emoji will look on any device that you could share it to. So just making sure everything looks good and it's relaying the information that you would want. But great question. Okay, question from Alex about signing up for the free trial. Yeah, that is also available via SnapRetail.com. If you head over to our website, you can see here at SnapRetail, we've got free trial, and then we also have our free 15-minute consultation. 15-minute consultation will connect with you one-on-one, walk you through any questions, and kind of discuss the basics of online marketing strategy with you. Really help you understand what your online marketing goals are and then how SnapRetail can support you in those goals. This free trial, it's exactly that. You jump right in and you have access to the tool that I just showed you. Both of those available here. And then you can also see the call to action up at the top. If you haven't already, I would recommend downloading our 2021 Small Business Holiday Calendar. Has one-stop shop for all of those calendar holidays like National Popcorn Day, National Donut Day, as well as the heavy hitters too, like July 4th and Thanksgiving as well. Great question. Alrighty, if there are any last questions here, I've got about 1 minute left. Feel free to type those in now. If you do have questions that I did not get to, you can always reach us here at SnapRetail.com. There is our phone number. There is our email address. Someone on our support team would be happy, more than happy, to answer any of those questions that pop up. Alrighty, last question that just came in, the holiday calendar. Yes, you can either download from that header or you can jump into our resource center. If you have not been to our resource center before, in addition to signing up for your marketing consultation, I'm going to encourage you to head over here. This is where we have all of our free online marketing resources, things like our Shop Local bundle, our event marketing guide, some social ads, email design. It's all here. And these are some incredible resources, all free to you. So we understand online marketing can seem really daunting. We like giving it to our incredible clients and retailers in small, easy to digest little kind of nuggets of information. So, alrighty, with that being said, I have to jump offline. Thank you again for attending. This is being recorded. That recording will end up in your inbox tomorrow. Reach out with any questions. Don't forget to sign up for your free trial or your online marketing consultation, and we will chat with you soon. Thanks so much.